What's going on, y'all, man? So I want to be quick on this one, man, but I want to talk about Georgia Tech Miami game. One of the most watched games in Week 11. Outstanding job, man, in the window. A lot of people was tuned in, man. Obviously, we got to give credit and love to Cam Ward. Obviously, Miami's still my favorite team, but I just felt like this was not a good matchup for them. I just felt like Georgia Tech had enough to knock them off, enough talent. But big time for them, going forward, because this is what you want. And then when you're getting these kind of numbers, you know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about that here in just a second. When you're getting most watched game, high numbers, millions of viewers watching, ESPN, CBS Sports, ACC Network, like all of them, obviously ACC Network's under ESPN, they're going to want to televise your games because they know people are going to tune in to watch you. So that all bodes well for Georgia Tech, going forward, especially that people are tuned in, want to watch them, want to see the program, want to see what they're doing, and especially them pull off that upset in the fashion that they did and the viewership. It all bodes well. It's just positive light continuing to shine on the program. More recruits going to want to come there. Players are going to want to stay. You're obviously going to have a couple players hit the transfer portal, but it just helps them in a lot. And then here's a breakdown by the numbers, right? Not that far off, right? You look at the highest number, it was obviously Alabama LSU. That it makes sense. The nightcap, 8 million viewers, makes a lot of sense. One of the top games, even though Alabama put it on LSU. Next one was Georgia Ole Miss, another really good game, and the reason why they got the SEC on ABC. 7.4 million viewers to see Ole Miss upset Georgia, another pretty good one. Despite Texas putting belt on Florida, 3.9 million views, really hard to top. In that early kind of window. And then next, look at this, y'all. Miami, Georgia Tech, 3.5 million viewers. Best cable college football audiences, Week 1. The peak was 5.3 million views during that. That says a lot, man. When you can get them numbers in the early slot at noon, people is tuned in. And what I want to also point out as well in this game, a lot of people were commenting and talking about, well, why is it at noon? Why is it not at 3:37? Like, ESPN knew what they was doing. It's going to be hard for an ACC matchup to kind of top a Georgia 3:30 window, in the ESPN window, or even potentially, obviously, that Alabama LSU. Now, I know those were on ABC, but still, in them other windows, it's going to be hard to top. But when you see them kind of numbers, you're more prone to put that type of game into that kind of window. So it's all going to depend going forward how high it goes. And then obviously BYU, Utah with 2.1 million viewers. So I think it's big time. It says a lot about what Georgia Tech is doing, what they're building. And like I said, people are tuned in. People tapped in. Most watched games since Week 1. Says a lot, man. So now if you're ESPN, you want to continue to kind of get them type of games. Now, it's going to be interesting because they got them on different slots. So it'll be interesting to see how much viewership they're going to get going forward, because Georgia Tech is going to play NC State next week on a Thursday, and then they have Black Friday playing against Georgia in Athens. So that's going to be interesting to watch as well, what they're able to do there as far as the viewership, man. But great side for Georgia Tech, moving in the right direction. People is tuning in. Obviously, I know it was for Cam Ward and that electric offense for the Hurricanes, but that's going to do a lot for them. And y'all stay tuned, man. I'm going to have another video tonight dropping on the college football playoff rankings officially and where people got ranked. I'm only going to do those, not no AP poll. It doesn't matter. Where do people rank in the college football playoff rankings? Going to be the next video. So y'all stay tuned for that.